Hey, you're listening to the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. Hey, it's your boy JoeThunder back once again with another episode of the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. I got my co-host Elvis Freshleee with me. What's going on, G?
Yo, man, what's going on?
I'm just chilling, bro. Just chilling.
That's
you know?
it, yeah. So,
It's kind of raining outside. It's kind of wet.
yeah, it's a chill day. It's one of those kick back, smoke some blunts inside.
It's been like that. It snowed the other day.
Yeah, that was wild. End
You
of
know what I'm
May.
saying? Hey, have you ever been in the... I'm sure you've seen the snow, right?
Yeah, I've been like up to the mountains and been in the snow a few times in my life.
Did it really snow down here or no? Because I was like about an hour.
Oh, yeah, my shit.
west. It was snow where I was
it was
at,
for real
bro.
snow. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was snowing. It was like I had to go outside and smoke a blunt. And whoo-ha, I got you all in check, bro. But shout out to Be Good, our official sponsor. They're over there in 11 West Hampton. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Were they up at North?
114th and Cherokee, right across the highway from Boondocks.
They got those specials right now, man. Go get you some good weed, good ounce specials, good za, good
That
everything.
Zaza.
Edibles, you name it. But check it out, man. We got another banger for you. We've been knocking out some crazy episodes for you. We got a beast in the building today, man. This is a true
crusher
like
for sure.
graffiti bomber. And if you don't know what a bomber is, maybe you need to ask someone. It's not someone who does murals or does legals 24/7. This cat climbs billboards, fucking hits hot spots, crazy shit, just up.
Destroy shit.
Yeah, destroy shit in multiple cities. You know what I mean? Just from, I say from like coming to like what we were saying, like St. Louis, Mississippi on west, right?
Shit, I haven't hit St. Louis, but that's it's on the list.
It's on the list.
Places to be seen.
Well, if you don't know, we have Big Jakl in the building, TKO,
Let's go.
graffiti bomber extraordinaire. You know what I mean? What's
Thanks for
going on,
coming
brother?
on, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me, dude.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just chilling.
You've been to Denver like a couple times, right?
Yeah, haven't really got to paint much out here, except for this time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Shit, I want to say last time you were here for literally like what, a day or two, like literally like a day. You got like 4 or 5 spots.
It's not enough.
I know, but still, man, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
But you're kind of chilling here this time for a kind of couple more days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you plan on getting it while you're here?
Maybe, like, really just, like, kind of taking a break in between where I come from, Kansas City, and the next destination, I guess. Just stop here for some money and take a breather real quick, I guess.
Kind of take like a chill kind of, because it is pretty like chill graffiti scene here. You can go out, you know, bombing. It's not too crazy. You can do some, you know, like you guys were, I'm not going to say you guys were posted up. You guys were posted up with the cones and the vests on the other day, just doing some daytime shit, right?
Yeah, some legal.
Just blending in like chameleonaires, you know what I mean? Hey, so you said you kind of got into graffiti when you were living in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
How did you kind of start getting? How were you introduced to graffiti?
So, funny story, I was, like, 8 or something, 8 years old. And I was going home and I seen this fool painting this market by my house, and he was dropping a sick ass banner right there. I never knew what it said for years and years and years, but that's what got me into it, you know what I mean? Like, I seen that shit and I was like, damn, fuck, I want to do something like that. So I started fucking writing, like, drawing letters and, you know, going out and wrapping markers and shit from stores and getting in trouble. And then, I don't know, years went by and I started, you know, actually doing graffiti and shit, like around like high school maybe middle school. Then one night I was out when I wasn't supposed to be, and then I was with the homies and we met up with one of their older homies, and it turned out to be that fool I seen when I was like a little kid. So, you know, it's kind of weird.
It's like deja vu.
I was like,
right?
Yeah, it came full circle.
it's like he was giving me props and shit, and I was like, damn, fool, like, you're the reason I even, like, started doing this shit. But, yeah, I don't know. It's one of the homies, though.
What
That
does
was
he
in
write?
Hawaii, huh?
What does he write?
That's the homie that Rise One from PM Crew, Pointless Mesh,
Oh, sick.
Rocksteady Crew or something like that, Work Skills, I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Do you remember what your first name was that you wrote?
Shit, I don't even remember. I think it was like some stupid, like, just like fucking 2 or 4 or something. I don't know, like some random number that had no significance.
Sick.
When you,
592.
when did you kind of get into your name that you're running with right now? How did that come along?
I actually gave this name to my homie, and then he started writing it, and then I seen him write it, and I was like, damn it, I kind of like those letters, so I kind of took it back for him and started writing it more than he was.
Uh-huh.
And he just ended up writing like his old name. Yeah.
And then you said from Hawaii you moved to Vegas. How did that happen?
Shit. Well, so I got in a lot of trouble when I was younger, and ended up in this shit called drug court, and they pretty much terrorized my life for like the whole time I was in high school, and I was getting locked up all the time. I got sick of it, so moved to Vegas because my mom was moving to Vegas. And I looked up the laws, and technically, since I was in juvenile drug court, they couldn't keep me there if I didn't have like a parental guardian that lived there.
So your mother was kind of like your way to kind of get out, right?
Yeah, I played it smooth. I got out of rehab, and then I fucking cut off my ankle monitor, and I ran away for like, I don't know, a month. Showed up to court with the ankle monitor, gave it to them, and I was like, I'm bouncing to Vegas, and he was just like, fuck.
Didn't do shit, yeah.
Yeah, so, because it was either that or they were going to lock me up that day till I was 21. Because they got jurisdiction over there, like over you until you're 21 for some reason.
Damn.
And I just turned 18, so I was like, fuck that, I'm going to Vegas.
And what was like Vegas like?
Vegas is a grimy ass place, man. That's cool though. I like Vegas, it's just fucking, it's a sunny place for shady people.
A sunny place for shady people, bro. I lived there, bro, like for a couple years, and I never knew like all the homeless people that kind of live in the tunnels and shit. I never, you know what I mean? I guess I kind of just stood in my area. I didn't really have a car, you know what I mean? So I was right there off of like Cobalt and Flamingo.
Oh, yeah, that's the freaking...
Right where Tupac got blasted. Like... by Ellis Island and the old Imperial or old Maximum, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what
the A&P on the corner.
Yeah.
So what was like kind of life living like in Vegas, man? Were you getting into more trouble, or were you kind of doing more graffiti, or?
Shit, I actually wasn't doing graffiti for like a lot of the time I was there, cause I had a kid, and you know what I mean, I was doing the kid thing, and then that didn't work out with that baby mom, and then had another one, and then you know, did the girl, and then I was trying to be a family man up until recent years, you know what I mean? So that went to shit kind of, and then I've just been bombing ever since.
Where did you kind of start getting into like taking bombing serious?
Shit, I don't know if I even take it serious right now.
I mean, you put in a lot of work, dog.
Yeah, I put in a lot of work, but I just can't help it, you know? I don't feel like I'm taking it serious enough sometimes. Because I just be fucking around most of the time. Like, I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'm just out there running on shit.
Might as well put in some little bit of work.
Yeah.
Hey, what's kind of like one of your favorite cities, or one of the best, you know, one of your favorite cities to do, right?
Hands down, right now, it's probably New Orleans.
Okay.
Actually, New Orleans sucks. Don't go there. Yeah. Don't go up my spot.
Too many and shit. Too many fucking gangsters.
No. It's not even like that. There's no laws there, bro. That's the cool thing about that place. Is like the cops don't give a fuck, bro. If they tell you anything, you just look up on them and they leave you alone.
Like straight up.
Straight up.
Have you been painting there?
Yeah, I was there for about 3 weeks, maybe. I think this past winter. I want to go back already. I was supposed to go back, but we ended up going, like, we're headed to, like, the Northwest instead.
What were some kind of, like, the cool spots that you hit in New Orleans, or kind of...
Shit, I don't even know, because everything's, like, all dilapidated and friggin' broken and shit over there. So.
And just, like, kind of, like, probably, like, a lot of, like...
It's just bandos, and everything's, like, all abandoned or destroyed.
Like Detroit, like, 10 years ago?
Shit, I never got to go out there, but I seen pictures, and yeah, it's kind of like that. Everything looks like they dropped the bomb on it.
You gotta worry about, like, fucking in New Orleans. I would think you'd have to, like, worry about some crazy motherfuckers, like...
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking weird people out there, man. Everybody's strapped out there, too. It's crazy. Even the homeless people are strapped out.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. You've been in L.A. a lot, huh?
Yeah.
How's that? Because, like, LA's huge, bro.
It's a fucking war zone out there. shit. LA's fun though, man. But it's tough out there.
Sick.
It's a hard city to keep. There's so much riders and there's so much places
Yeah,
and
it's hard.
obstacles and
It's hard to even get noticed.
yeah, it is.
really
You gotta go
is.
big. You gotta fucking be consistent. Fucking. If you got beef, then you gotta be even more consistent and you gotta go even bigger.
Gotta be more on your toes.
Yeah. You never know who's around the corner. Fucking. It's crazy out there.
And then graffiti out there is like I was about to say, like it's different, man. It's different in every city, but over there it's like everyone's a rider. Everyone's almost like checking everyone, and everyone's seeing who you are.
It's that gang culture out there, man. It's not like other places. Gotta get used to it.
Would you say that's kind of one of the number one rules is like no bombing in the hood?
I be behind you,
I know, and it's hectic, right?
I guess you just gotta stay on your toes, you know what I mean? It's not for everybody.
Nah, I know when we go down there, we're right in the middle of South Central, and you know what I mean?
Right in the mix.
You ain't afraid to do anything. You gotta show what's up, man.
Yeah.
Shit, what are some of like the places that you want to go that you haven't been?
Shit, right now, I don't know, I guess like the Northwest. That's why we're headed out there right now. I'm about to leave here in a couple of days probably. But other than that, I kind of want to explore the rest of the Midwest. I haven't got to like, all of the cities that are like cracking up there right now.
Yep.
I think St. Louis is one I still want to go to, and Louisville.
Hey, what?
Besides that, I don't know what else is there out there. St. Louis, Louisville.
I'm trying to think where like some real popping, like maybe Memphis. You know what I mean?
Memphis, yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I want to check out those cities eventually too.
What's kind of like your favorite kind of like spots to hit? Do you have anything that you really like?
Anything.
Anything?
I paint on anything. Anything that I can paint on, I'll paint on it, you know what I mean? Everybody be like, oh, yeah, schools, churches, nah. Like, but if it's a good spot, I'm going to get that, whether or not it's a school or a church, or a government building, or fucking dumpster.
Do you have any favorite spots you've hit?
Shit,
I will commend you guys on the one you just hit like about a week ago. That you guys hit like a crew hit up TKO right on the highway.
right on the highway.
You know what I'm talking about? It was, I want to say, right in the middle. Like, it was huge. And I want to say I'm going to say a highway that I don't even fucking know. I was going to say 10.
Oh, the 10? Okay, yeah, no, that is the 10.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Just a couple, it's kind of fresh,
It's
brand
on
new.
the I-beams.
Whew, yeah, that shit's a runner because everyone's going to see that motherfucker
Yeah, that
right
shit ran for
there.
a little while. It got buffed already.
Oh, damn. Do they be on the buff over there in LA right
Well,
now?
no, we were going back and forth at that spot with some people, and then
Then
we
I
painted
got
it
you.
like 3 or 4 times, whatever, but finally got buffed.
Gotcha. All the hoopla got it buffed, right?
I don't know why it got buffed or what, but maybe it's just time, because I know that spot was lacking for like a few years now.
Damn.
But like, maybe they just got sick of like how much people are hitting it now, because we kind of like started a trend, I guess. After we hit it, then a whole bunch of people started hitting it.
Dick riders.
I don't want to really ride my dicks, but
Who'll be side busting for that picture, bro, for real. When they say, like, honestly, when they see a TKO right there, they love side busting that shit just to get that flick with that TKO in it, bro. And that's lame. That's, you know what I mean? But whatever. That's what they do. I guess that's what they do, man. Hey, like, so not only do you, I mean, like I said, you're about everything when it comes to graffiti, and you hit everything. And you're, like, up in LA, and like I said, that's not an easy thing to do. How would you say, what does it take to do some shit like that to be everywhere, honestly? Because LA's fucking huge, bro, and it's...
for one, a way to get some free paint. 2, like, I don't know, coffee or like meth or like Adderall or some shit. And, or maybe, I don't know, some kind of hardcore drugs, probably. Or alcohol.
You just gotta fucking go balls to the wall.
Pretty much. And a ride. If you don't have a ride, then you're probably not gonna really get nowhere.
Right, you're gonna stay in like one little area, huh?
Many things, yeah. Paint supply, some kind of freaking like motivation and a ride.
That was like one of the things I noticed when I was in LA, bro. Is like everything seems burnt. Like from the Home Depots to the fucking FedEx. Like you can't get a pair of scissors or some fucking glue stick or rubber bands to save your ass.
Well, there's just like so many people out there that are fucking with the business and they're out there rapping every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all day.
We easily burn through, 100 cans a day over there for every burning.
Damn.
Between like 2 or 3 of us. Well, homies out there rocking fucking boxes of paint every day, 50 cans at a time, 2 boxes at a time. It's crazy.
God damn.
It's just blowing through so much paint. It's unbelievable. If I spent money on it, I wouldn't be able to keep up. Like,
So if you guys, if there's 3 of y'all and y'all blow through 100 cans, like how many spots is that?
I don't even count, bro.
It's just.
Because, we be driving around all day and not really doing anything important except rhyming, so we see something, we hop out, hit it, see something, hop out, hit it, we got this there, go fix it.
Right.
And it's just non-stop, never ending, like, from the time I wake up to, like, a week later when I decide to go to sleep.
No, I definitely get that. I've went on a little couple missions there, and it's been like some damn, like, I put in a lot of work tonight. Like, I know I was capable of all that shit. You know what I mean? And you start counting all that. Like you said, sometimes it's even like you lose count, and you're just like, because you.
We don't even click everything, you know what I mean? We just be like on the move.
Like you said, you might hit 10 spots, and then you might, you know what I mean, fix 5 more spots that got dissed, and you might diss 5 spots, and then fucking hit up a good gang of other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then doing 30s, it's like, boom, hit one, and then it's like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna do another one. So you got 3 30s at one spot, and it's like,
I'm not gonna say who it is, but I kind of see the big homie doing that right now, and he's just 1, 2, 3 in a row, like everywhere. That's kind of tight, bro. You start seeing those 3, 4s, and 5s, and
shout out to Master Blaster.
for sure. You know what I mean? Doing your thizzle, you know what I mean? Hey, how are the cops kind of in LA right now? Are they still pretty chill, or?
I don't know. They don't give a fuck, really. Like, I've been fucking painting a lot recently, and the cops will, like, just roll up because I'm just not even paying attention, I guess. And I mean, they're right behind me, and they just shine me with the spotlight. They're like, oh, go home. I just look at them, and then when I go, oh, well, hold on, I'm almost done.
Right.
And they're just like, whatever.
No, that's funny.
But other cities, though, they're fucking tripping.
Yeah.
LA right now is chill, bro. Yeah, they're tripping in other places, for sure.
I've seen a lot. I don't know who the guys are that be putting out the videos. There's the little Mexican fools. They be putting out the LA videos, and they be doing shit pretty much broad daylight, right? During rush hour, doing rollers. And I seen the homie, like I said, Tass, and I forgot his name. What is his name? Is it Niven? Nivik. Yeah, doing like the big ass rollers right there, like the big ass rollers, bro. Like fuck, like
Yeah, no.
you know what I mean?
Well, I guess the cops, they just got a whole bunch of other, like, more serious shit to worry about right now, because I don't know if you heard about, like, how everybody's out getting followed home and robbed over there and shit right now, and it's like, I don't know.
Is that the big shit right there?
Like, really, like, if it's violent crime, they're not really tripping. So, as long as you're not violently freaking getting up on a wall, then you're straight.
Don't be punching the wall.
Yeah, if you're over there trying to freaking assault the wall and shit, then,
They might trip on you.
That's
they
funny.
might trip. Like, they be stopping us, though, like, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, but it's very rare that they waste their time with us now. If anything, they're just looking for, like, guns and drugs.
That's what I was funny.
And it's gotta be a lot of drugs because they caught me with a lot of drugs and they still give them back to me and let me go.
No, that's what I was gonna tell you. The
They
homie.
gotta suspect you of selling it.
You gotta be trafficking like freaking 100 tons,
Like
like
the-
100 tons of like fucking heroin,
Like the cartel.
or else they're not gonna give a fuck. Yeah.
If you ain't doing cartel numbers, they ain't really fucking with you.
In any other city, you're gonna go and do 10 years in prison probably for trafficking. They get caught with like an ounce of fucking heroin and meth, but nah, they're giving it back to you now. Yeah. Like, come back with something bigger next time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Damn. Has LA? I guess LA PD's changed. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but this is the experience I've had since I've started going out there, so I never got the experience really the bad part of, like, the cops over there. They've all been pretty nice.
there you go.
Yeah.
You have any kind of maybe crazy little episodes that you've had in LA, bombing experiences?
Yeah, every day is a crazy farming experience, I guess. Like,
It is. It can be for real.
it's every day, man. Every day's crazy. can't even know one story because it's all crazy.
What's like are you like when you go out, is it during the day, is it at night, or doesn't even matter, just whenever you're kind of filling it up?
Daytime, nighttime, you know, in between errands and whenever. Like, graffiti can happen at any time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Lately it's been a lot of daytime though.
They're just not really giving a fuck, huh? That's kind of...
I think I like reached that point where like all the fear of getting in trouble for doing this stuff kind of went out the window, and I kind of just try to make it look like I'm allowed to be there.
Like we were talking about earlier, just kind of blend in, just kind of be smart about it a little bit, right?
People be stopping, you know what I mean, and looking and freaking filming and calling the cops or whatever. Just turn and wave at them, you know what I mean, act like you're supposed to be there.
Right. What are some I was going to tell you, where are some of the places where they kind of, like you said, they be tripping on you? More like, I would say, South Midwest. Like, I would think they would be tripping in Kansas.
Kansas, they're tripping, definitely tripping in Kansas, but in Missouri, nah. It's like once you cross that line, they're tripping. But yeah, I guess it all depends. Like, if you stay like in the hood, freaking violent, like crazy cities and shit, where it's kind of dangerous to be there, you're pretty good. Like, as far as the cops, like, they're really not gonna bother you. But once you go into one of the
Is Missouri dangerous?
Missouri's pretty hood, you know.
Yeah.
What I mean? Like, as far as I've seen, well, I don't know. Depends on what part. I was just in the boonies over there, and it's pretty chill over there. Like, I went to jail out there like last week or the week before, and they got me on a warrant or whatever, but they're cool stuff over there. I like that place.
They weren't too bad.
I was in a historic jail. It was open since before Abraham Lincoln was born.
God damn.
It looked like a dungeon.
For real, like some Green Mile shit?
Straight up, yeah, that's exactly like. They're hella cool over there. They took us outside to smoke cigarettes and let us shovel dirt on the side of the road. I was like, what, dude? I could have really run away here. But they would go otherwise. It's nowhere.
Hey, would you say that like the cops being so lax in like LA, has that brought out more graffiti writers and more toys?
Yeah, definitely.
People definitely seen it a lot more on YouTube, you know what I mean?
Dude, I'll be running into like some people that's like, I don't think they even like are graffiti writers, and they're out, you know, catching spots and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, people start picking up the hobby, I guess, after COVID maybe. They're so bored at home. But I into a lot of people that, you know, like, they just be out there writing that shit.
That's crazy.
You know, definitely lots of graffiti writers in LA to bump into. Everyone in the grandma paints over there, so I'd say I run into like maybe 3 or 4 people a day. Some cities I don't run into anybody ever. In Vegas, you hardly ever run into any other writers. Or at least I don't. Like, and I'd be out there active, like, you know what I mean, trying to fucking balances and you so fuck you right, like.
Right.
You can like, I read, bro.
I read. That's fucking hilarious. Hey, what is like the graffiti scene like in Vegas?
It's like, I don't know, it's cool.
Is like the buff, like do they buff right away?
Yeah, the buff is pretty on it over there, and the cops are also pretty on it, but you know how to move and like blend in, I guess, like, and you know your way around the city really good, and you don't really gotta worry about the cops too much. You don't gotta worry about gangs over there much either, so.
It seemed like it's a lot more just Mexican. When I was there, it was like a lot of Mexican people, like a lot of paisas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of places.
I didn't really see too much like gang banging, you know what I mean?
When you see a lot of paisas, the city's about to come up.
It's there though, but like Vegas for the most part, it's like it's pretty chill as long as you just don't pay in some stupid areas, cause like, you know, the casinos still run that shit. Like,
Right.
They got their money, and if you fuck with their shit, they're gonna fucking fuck you up. So as long as you don't pay some like the casino people, I guess you're straight. There will be the case on you though. There will be the case on you eventually.
Oh yeah. Shit, man. I was gonna ask you, do you ever like? You said you bomb in the hood too. Do you ever? That's kind of like a different fucking ball game.
Yeah, just gotta be on your toes, watch your back, you know what I mean? Know how to act around people, how to talk to people.
Because one of the good pieces of advice that my homie gave me when I was out there, he's like, back in the days, like, you could tell, like, a gangbanger, they really kind of stuck out. Nowadays, they kind of look like us, and they'll creep up on you with the quickness.
Like, we be hitting on some fools, we think they're right, and it's like, nah, fool, I don't write like gangbang. It's like, what? Looking at me.
Yeah, they be blending in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's always people watching, you know what I mean? You always got to kind of keep that in mind, too, especially when you're in the hood. There's always someone with eyes on you, kind of. That's how they do that shit, man. They're just kind of waiting for you to step out of line to kind of check you, you know?
Yeah, it's, I don't know, I haven't really got into nothing too crazy, but I be hearing stories, you know what I mean? People saying, like, certain neighborhoods, you don't want to be there. They catch you, they're going to smoke you, but I haven't had no bad experiences, but I'm kind of stealth with it, so I don't know, maybe just get in and get out without being seen.
You're like a fucking ninja, huh?
I don't know, I guess so. Well, I don't feel like I'm being a ninja, but I guess maybe I am.
And when you go bombing, do you like to go like solo, or do you always go with someone in LA? Or
I like to paint solo, honestly, but I don't know, it's kind of weird, like, I only like to bomb, I paint with anybody, it doesn't really matter, but when I go bombing, I like to, bomb a certain way, like, I don't like going with people who are going to be like, okay, I know a spot, and then they're going to keep driving after we pass the spot, and then just hop out and hit it, you know what I mean? Right. I'm just trying to get to it.
You're about business.
Like, yeah, that or like just like people who are just like hella pussy, like fucking, like nobody's going to stop you like on the side of the freeway, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just go and get it. Like, fucking, some people just be like looking around like too much and like stopping, turning, and it's like, come on, let's just get it done.
Right. When you actually think about the logic, especially in LA, they are not going to be able to stop on that highway.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to stop. There's no way they're going to even see you most of the time. It's like dark as fuck, or like you're high up. Nobody's looking up when you're driving, like, except us.
Right. Well, I do have to admit, as out of towner, me and the homie, we were down there with a couple other homies, and we got flashed by the police, like you said. And me and the homie, we took off. And everyone else stood there. And by the time we got to the top, because you know the stairs, right? It's like, God damn, where's everyone else at? And then we thought about it, and we just like, oh, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some bitch. One thing about LA, too, is if you look closely, there are holes cut everywhere.
Oh, well, I've been doing a lot of that shit,
For
dude.
fat motherfuckers.
I've been trying to go covers everywhere. I've been covering anything I can.
Dog, they were telling me, like, bro, you can hop the fence right here or literally cross the fence and there's a hole right there that your fat ass will fit through. I was like, all right, cool. Like, you know, meet you on the other end.
And whoever's out there, they be cutting them diagonally and just, like, only a line diagonal, so you still have to, like, I don't know, whoever cuts their fence like that, you're fucking retarded. And please just cut a normal door into the fence.
Exactly.
Like,
Not trying to fucking catch me, right?
like, I don't know what that thing, like who does that shit? Like, just cut a whole freaking hole you can fit through, not just a line.
Yeah, no shit.
It's hard as fuck to get through that line.
Right. Hey, who are kind of like some of your influences in the graffiti game? Throughout your, you know...
Shit, everybody I meet, basically, like, you know, like, my shit is just like, I've been, like, feeding off of other people's, like, styles and energies and stuff, so whenever
Taking a little bit from everyone, learning a little bit from everyone.
I tend to, like, when I go train with certain people, like, I tend to, like, try to, like, do something similar to their style. Like, mostly certain matches, but, like, more, like, experimental shit, too, you know what I mean? Like, something out of my, like, comfort zone, I guess, and, I don't know, just trying to do something new a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't really matter, like, who my influence is, it's, like, it's just who I'm painting with, really.
Like what you say, just learn a little bit from everyone.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? That's
Doesn't really
tight.
matter. Like, it doesn't even have to be painting, you know what I mean? It could just be, like, something, like,
It's your
the
life.
way we, like, go about things, too. Like, you know, certain people paint a certain way, and certain people, I mean, paint a different way. Like, or they're just learning for everything.
That's dope, man. You know what I mean? That's kind of one thing we always kind of, even me being an old motherfucker, I'm always down to learn. You know, no matter how old you are. If you could teach me something that I don't know, you know, hey, I'm just trying to improve my game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what I was gonna say, I wanted to ask you about getting paint and like racking paint. Like,
What about?
it's different everywhere. Like I said, in LA, I'm sure it's a pain in the ass.
It depends on who you are, what you're comfortable with doing, really. Like, I don't know, some of my homies be crazy with walking, but, some of them got their ways, and some got their ways. Like, I've seen a lot of different methods of rocking lately, and there's some that are effective, some that are, like, enough to get you by, and there's some that are just, like, insane.
What are some insane ones? Do you mind sharing a little, or?
Just walking out with like 100, 200 cans at a time and just them not noticing you is kind of insane.
Is that still doable nowadays, though?
Yeah, they say it's not, and they say not to go to these stores and do it, but I know people who go to those stores you're not supposed to go to, and they walk fucking stupid amounts of freaking shit. And as like the homie says, after a certain point, it's not even rocking anymore, it's called looting.
Just...
Yeah, just straight looting.
I guess like things kind of changed like over COVID too, and now like they don't really, like I said, I mean they're not really gonna try to fuck with you really. I mean there might be like a hero or something, but I mean for the most part.
Yeah, there's always a hero, but yeah, for the most part, like if you know what you're doing and you're freaking got the balls, dude, you're getting weird. There's no way like anybody could be painting out there without racking paint, and they'd financially get taken out the game, you know what I mean?
Especially with LA prices, right? I'm sure cans are like
Oh,
what?
man, I just went to like try to get some paint over here like 2 days ago, and they're charging $8 a can.
Damn.
It's outrageous.
And then like you said, it's kind of already hard to get shit out there because shit's kind of burnt. So they're kind of, I don't know. Are they on the bull there?
Yeah, they're on it. It just depends on how big the balls are, I guess, you know what I mean?
No.
If you go out and you chance it and you don't give a fuck and you're smooth, then you can do it. That makes my mouth up. Yeah.
Smoking with your boy, shit.
Yeah.
What kind of paint do you prefer, man? What's your favorite paint to paint with? Do you have a
Free paint. Anything free, I use it. But lately, the brown paint is the shit.
What about the Martha Stewart with those Montana colors?
The Martha Stewart paint, that shit is dope too. What's dope?
Heck yeah.
Martha Stewart.
Do you ever? No, I'm dead ass.
Serious, dude.
I'm dead ass.
But Martha Stewart paint is quality paint, bro.
It is
crazy.
They hides the
easy
same
to run.
in the Montana colors too.
Yeah, they got good colors, it's good quality, it's looking, like the valves are like, you know, you gotta use those like car line adapters or whatever, but they got good valves and they spray good, they got a lot of different caps and it's good coverage and it's a slim can too, it looks like
Yeah, it looks like a Febreze almost kind of. Yeah, it's like not Febreze, but
Oh,
a hairspray.
shit.
Like this fool had them the other day. I was like, what are those?
No.
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, you could go in and you're gonna wrap a tub of 50 cans, but if you get these Martha Stewart ones, you can easily fit like 125 cans to a bin and wrap all of that shit.
That's crazy.
We're out bombing you, right?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah, you out buying it for sure.
Getting that shit.
I bet sometimes you love going to those like little small cities, especially when you're doing on a road trip, because they ain't really hip on the game, right?
Yeah, but those are the ones where you get in trouble, man. The small towns.
With the Barney Fives.
Like, I don't know, I like small towns and shit, but it's like, I'm slowly starting to learn to stay the fuck away from them as much as possible. Because we just stick out and smoke on over there.
True
Like,
that.
if you're from a city and you go to a small town, they're gonna know that you're not from there. And the cops are gonna question everything you do.
All right, so it might not be as easy as you think.
Yeah, it's easy until you're noticed, and then after you're noticed, you're kind of screwed because they're gonna get you, bro. This is my last time.
Right.
I got other cases in small towns right now. For dumb shit.
Hell yeah. Shit. Man. You high?
High as fuck.
Hell yeah. Hey, shit. What was I gonna say? I was gonna ask you something, dog. And how'd you kind of get down with TKO?
Shit, my boy Jakl put me down. He's in prison right now. But, yeah, it's my dog. He asked me a few times, but I always turned him down. But, I don't know, it's kind of at a point where I was like, had nothing better to do, really, so fuck it. I'm on TKO.
Right, and was this in Vegas?
Yeah, in Las Vegas.
Nice. And then what kind of made you start kind of like traveling around and kind of like...
Being on the run. Avoiding, you know what I mean, going to prison, so...
Cases and shit like that?
I went on this tour, this extradition tour, and, I don't know, this tour is gonna be from last year till whenever the fuck I get extradited. It's called the extradition tour.
How many cities have you hit so far?
Like, damn, hold on, let me write this shit down because I can't do the math right now. There you go. Let's see, it started in Nevada. Okay, so Nevada, went to California. From California, went to Nevada again. But this is where I'm trying to stay away from. I'm trying to stay away from Nevada.
Right, that's where you don't
As
want
much as possible. Like, I mean, that's a prison as well, so stay away from Nevada. Okay, went to Utah. I tried to stay away from there too because they're crazy over there. Then I went to Colorado. Then from Colorado, Nebraska to Kansas, no, Missouri, then Kansas, then Arkansas, Louisiana.
God damn.
From Louisiana back to Cali, then Cali, back to Kansas, caught a case in Kansas, and then back to Nebraska. I caught a case in Nebraska, so I'm trying to stay away from these places now. Because they will extradite my ass like fucking crazy. And from Nebraska, went back to Cali, back to Nebraska, which I'm trying to stay away from.
Right.
Then back to Kansas, which I'm also trying to stay away from, but I've just been playing with flour. And then Missouri. Then back over here to Nebraska. Stupid move. Then Colorado, which is where I'm at now.
Right.
Sick.
So yeah, I just been hopping around. That's a lot of fucking stuff.
And it continues. How many cans of paint in all what you just wrote right there? Honestly, like for real, for real.
Probably in like the...
But I say 5,000?
Probably closer to 10, honestly.
It's a lot of fucking money, like you said.
I've been on this shit since like November or September or something. Like some shit, bro.
That's like $40,000 worth of paint.
Actually, dude, you want to actually know how much money I've moved through in this tour? It's probably close to 100,000, bro. Just straight blowing cash. I'm down to like maybe like $1,000 right now. But I'm not worried.
Nah, you're definitely a grinder, fool.
Well, I got the rest of my life, you know what I mean? So, where the stops to go to still, so. Yep. I've been on tour for a long time. I figured it out.
Is there like kind of like almost you place like a minimum of spots you want to hit when you go to a city? Do you set a number or do you just go
Shit, I usually don't leave if I freaking like the place, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I don't try to do the most, but it's just I can't help it, you know what I mean? Like, I leave usually whenever I feel like I did enough.
When you're satisfied.
Which is like hardly ever, so usually it's something else that comes to mind that I need to go take care of, so I end up leaving that city to go to like, I don't know, court somewhere, or like go to Mexico with the homies and go fucking bang some hookers at Hong Kong or whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or someone's birthday party or whatever.
You're definitely a pop-up guy. You'll pop up for some shit.
Yeah, like just tell me
give me a
something's
call.
happening and I'll be like, alright, I'm over there. I'll drive over, fly over, whatever.
Show up at 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like, whatever.
All I heard was come outside with your cocks out.
What? Yeah. Shit.
Like, cool. I'm like, man, that shit was funny, dog. It was just so, because it was random craziness, man. You know what I mean?
I fun with that shit. Whip is fun. That's like, I always wanted that whip, dude. And I just decided to just buy it one day, and then I actually caught a case because of that. I was like, run over there in Kansas State. That was fun. That car's gotten me in so much trouble since I had it.
Oh, man.
Bro, I went to jail like 3 times because of that car. And it's a fucking cop car.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
You could be mistaken.
Yeah, that's really why I always get pulled over. They think I'm the homie.
Oh, that's fucked up. That ain't cool.
It's not even probable cause. Oh, you thought I was your homie, so you pulled me over.
You know what's funny is that shit reminds me of, like, have you ever seen the movie, it's with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, Who's the Man? When they're in, like, they become cops, and they're in, like, the cop cars, and they go up to, like, the homies, they put the lights and the horn on them, and, like, drop your drawers, like, start singing the Star Spangled Banner. Like, that shit's hilarious.
It's just funny though, because like now, you know what I mean? Every time I see a cop pass me by, I know it's them, and they are a cop, whether their car is marked or not, because they always wave at me. I guess it's like a cop thing, is to like wave at other cops when you see them on the road, so yeah, they rob themselves out.
And you said they pulled you over because they just want to say hi, because they honestly think...
In the small towns, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, stay away from small towns, man. Like, don't pull you over because they thought you were their homie.
Damn.
Straight up.
Yeah, stay away. Small towns.
Stay away from those places.
Barney 5 will get your ass. He got one bullet.
That is the sketchier spots in America. You might get shot there.
Shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No, it's funny because...
Small town America, bro. It's crazy.
We talked to the homie Maker that's down with TKO, and he talks about that, how, like, bombing in, like, New Mexico and in those fucking vacant, like, places where people have owned that shit for generations and generations and generations. He's like, they will smoke your ass in a minute and bury your ass out there.
Trespassing.
Exactly. And back there, like, you know what I mean? You're back there sometimes where ain't no help or ain't no nothing, no cell phone, ain't nothing. Shit, you might not ever...
Yeah, they might keep you in a hole in the ground and if you
For real, some
might
real.
baloney sandwich a day or something.
For real, dog. Oh man, that's crazy. You had like just torture your ass, be on some crazy fucking who knows what shit. Shit, I can see it happening in LA though. Shit, that many people. I'm sure there's all kinds of motherfuckers that you be seeing some weird ass shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like fools, like. You know what I mean? And one thing I was going to tell you, too, you were talking about the homeless, but the homeless out there, man, is different, too. Like, you don't really fuck with those fools, like, you know.
They're cool anyway. Like, I mean, they got your back usually. Most of the time, I don't know, they be sweating kind of lately, but...
Just slide them a couple dollars, bro. Like, here you go, bro. I got a couple bucks for you. Will you pass that?
Yeah.
I got a couple bucks for you, homie. You just watch out for me real quick. I ain't trying to fuck your shit up.
Well, a lot of the businesses are hiring them as security guards over there.
Should go
Like
take
that
up some cigarettes and a little bottle, and I guarantee you that'd be your security.
Oh, for real. You said so.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You said that. What were you saying there? The actual places are paying them as to be the security.
Yeah, like some of the businesses are paying them to be security guards over there and stuff, and you know, they take their job way more serious than like if you were to pay any normal like, person from like you know that didn't need that job like that job.
Right.
You go like, I'm not. It's not worth my job. Like fuck that. Like, go do whatever. Like those homeless people, they'll take that shit serious, man. They guard that shit with their
Yeah,
life.
give them a responsibility, give them a purpose, you know.
Exactly. Well, look on the documentary with cartoon and.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
homeboy, yeah.
They had that one crazy gangster, you know what I mean? I don't want to say junkie, but you know what I mean? Fucked up homie that was there all the time that they kind of looked out for. Shit, man. Hey, where do you want to take your like graffiti next? Like, is it just bigger and better and more and more and more? Are you on that kind of mentality right now?
Yeah, basically I just want to destroy shit. Like, doesn't really matter like what it is. It could be like a belly or a piece or whatever. I just want to do a lot more graffiti that's like mediocre or whatever, but still like clowns, you know, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, bigger, better, whatever. More bigger, a lot bigger, and a lot more better, maybe. You know, that's some dumb shit.
Right. Do you like doing rollers?
Yeah, I love doing rollers.
When's the last time you did one?
Shit, yesterday.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Tight.
It's like,
It's a fucking damn. I'm like even kind of speechless. That's tight, bro. Well, shit, man. I'm trying to think. You have any questions there, Elvis?
man, I got high as fuck, to be honest with you. Shit. Everybody got smoked out.
I hear that, man.
How do you like Denver?
Denver's cool, man. I be high as fuck right now, too.
What do you think about the graffiti scene out here?
It's cool, you know. What I've seen so far, it looks like, I know some people might disagree, but it looks like RGK is taking the Denver for the year. They got hella spots. Good spots. Nice spots. Everyone says, like, you know what I mean? Taiwan is, I don't know, they got Taiwan now, see, like,
We're getting it, for sure.
shots to RGK.
Oh yeah. If you don't know about Be Good, they got some good weed. They're over there. I'm telling you, 11 West Hampton Boulevard. They can take care of all your marijuana needs. And up north,
114th and Cherokee.
hell yeah, bro.
Hi.
Pretty much.
Nice fuck.
And the homie Heiser's missing still. You don't even know where the fuck he's at. He's still looking for clothes. Shout out.
Shots to Heiser.
Shot like clothes.
And if you don't know, you know what I mean? Y'all need to check them out, man. They be wrecking shit, like, for real.
Pressures.
Yep. You got any kind of, any shout outs, anything like that?
Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to I don't know, everybody out there. Shout out to you guys.
Appreciate you, bro, coming on.
Yeah. Be Bueno for all your graffiti needs,
Yep.
street art needs.
For sure. Before I do let you go, bro, what are, like, a couple things that you would tell to young writers to help them out, and a couple things you would tell to young kids not to fuck with graffiti?
Not to fuck with graffiti.
Not to do in graffiti.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of, because it's a different life, bro.
Basically, like, it depends on what you're trying not to fuck up.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? If you want to fuck up in your real life, then just don't do graffiti at all. But if you want to not fuck up in the graffiti life, I guess, and, just mind your business or,
Don't give a fuck about regular life.
Yeah, don't give a fuck about real life.
Because it definitely is a lifestyle, bro. I mean, you live a lifestyle that a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely gotta sacrifice your regular life to live the lifestyle, though, so gotta balance your options out, I guess.
What would you say keeps you going and grinding at it?
Just, I don't know, I get so much, like, what do you call it, like, enjoyment out of writing a name on something for some reason. I don't even know why I do it, but it's pretty fun. It's not explainable with words, I guess.
Right. It's like kind of we talked about earlier, bro. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason people do this, and just like everything, you know what I
It's
mean?
like, I don't know if you ever smoked DMT, but it's just like that, bro. It's like, I can't explain it, but I know why.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, shit. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show for us, man. Shit, we, you know, definitely much respect, bro. We know you be killing it.
Thank you.
Nothing but love. Shit.
Oh yeah, bro. Keep killing the shit.
I will.
All right,
Can't
man.
help it.
Can't stop, won't stop,
Can't
right?
stop, won't stop, bro.
There you go, bro. All right, we're out of here. Like I said, you can find us on all platforms, man. Another banger for you, man. Like I said, man.
Hey, well, free Jesco.
Yeah, free all the homies. RIP all the homies, too. You know, there's a bunch of them. Too many. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.